Hello, this is about the Acoustasonic Standard series, which only has one acoustic sound. It just goes direct to that Piezo pickup. One of our viewers, Soul Salvation, asked a question about whether, plugging this into a different modeler or a Boss acoustic pedal will actually give you some options like you do when you use the American version. So this is the Hotone Ampero 2, and the people at Hotone have sent this out for me to do some videos with. We're just going to have a quick listen to the first kind of basic sound that they have on here. I'm going to change that preset. So this is a basic Piezo sound. It's just one of the presets that come in the system. We've got full volume on the guitar and full acoustic pickup. So to me, that sounds quite nice actually. It sounds quite warm for that kind of sound. Traditionally, they sound quite papery, the Piezo pickups. I know they've come a long way in the years, but it's the attack on the sound. It's like quite a big, thick kind of thing. More natural sounding guitar sounds, acoustic guitar sounds, won't have that in the first attack of the guitar. What we're going to do, we have a little listen here. This one's been optimized for pick strumming, so this patch is called pick strumming. Sounds nice. I'd probably, if I was using that, I'd probably roll off some of the low end in the EQ. But that's a really, really wholesome strummy guitar sound. And some of the gigs that I do, where I've got to go from electric to acoustic really fast, a patch like that would be fantastic. Right, next one. I was going to say, I mean, you haven't got this emulation, I don't think, on the American one. Trying to make a 12 string. Can't really get that single note sound, I think, with the model. Might be because in this room right now I can hear my guitar a little bit more than I can hear the recording and the modeler. But to me that sounds like, it sounded great when I was playing full on chords, it had that shimmery thing, but when you start playing single notes it kind of loses it with modern modeling technology. Because I think it's about how it tracks notes and it has to synthesize the sound. Okay, so I've got a Fingerstyle model now. Sounds pretty cool to me. With the Fingerstyle patch. I might have a little look into this patch because I really, really like that. So let's just see what. So I've just had a quick look. This patch has a crazy amount of things going on. So I've got a gate, a squeeze compressor, an enhancer, an acoustic preamp, acoustic refiner, a notch filter, a volume pedal, a modern stereolyzer, and the arena reverb. So it's pretty processed. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what we're talking about here. But that's a really nice patch. And I make a lot of patches, so you can purchase some of my Hotone patches on the fourth wall that's linked on my channel. That is a significant patch. There's a lot of DSP going on with that, but it does sound really good. So with the American version of this, which I think is a fantastic guitar, don't get me wrong, the American version does have like Dreadnought and Grand Auditorium styles. So on here we've got Grand Auditorium style. So the Grand Auditorium style is my favourite kind of acoustic. It's what my Taylor 414 is. It's a large sounding thing. You can do a lot of fingerstyle with it, but it also can work well for strumming. Let me just demonstrate this. Large sounding piano like. Let's have a look at the this is the Dreadnought style. So the mid-range is a bit more punchy. There's a bit of a sort of hump in the mid-range on this. The top end a little bit warmer, I would say. Let's have a listen to that in comparison. And we're going to have a little look at the jumbo. So the jumbo, even more kind of even larger sounding, but the single notes you would expect to not be as articulate. This is a Hummingbird style. This is an OM style, so this is like the Martin. I can hear there this real leapy kind of mid-range. I'm using electric strings on this guitar, but I'm quite impressed with some of the results there. Last one I'm going to show you, there's quite a few available on the Hotone. This is, it's called Roomy Vintage Acoustic. So, yeah, it's got a space in it. No, I'm not going to play that. But kind of does have that... I don't know if they're exactly the same as what you've got with a flick of a switch on the American version, but there's a massive price difference. So I got this for £599, worth every penny in my opinion. This has been one of the most played guitars since I've had it. I've had it well long enough for new guitar syndrome to wear out, and since I've changed the strings to electric strings, the action on it has stayed one of the best actions on any of my guitars. I play it the most. It's great to figure things out on. It's great to take around with you. It's very light. The only thing I would say is it does neck dive. So if I let go of this now, it's going to neck dive. When I'm live, I use a leather strap with strap locks. That's the way around it. Big thick leather strap. Something that's a bit grippy on your shoulders. It's kind of the perfect guitar other than the neck dive. But those acoustic sounds are pretty good. I'd use them live. I'd be happy with that. I've got the most beautiful Taylor, and I still use that. If the gig was predominantly acoustic, I'd just take that because it's just great out of the box. If I'm doing a hybrid of things, most shows that I play on, I might have to go from acoustic to electric. This does the job so well, and the Telecaster sounds are really cool. And I don't understand why people slate these, because they are a great inspirational thing. It's not a Telecaster in the sense that you know it's not the same as like my 60s vibe Tele, but the neck has the same kind of feel. The geometry of it, the way the guitar plays, the kind of, it does make you want to play it like a Tele, but it just has that added dimension, that added liveliness, and the sustain's great. So there we go, little things you can do there. Really impressed with the Hotone stuff. I will show you some of the there'll be more videos around that as we go. And thanks for watching. Those of you who enjoy these videos, please subscribe, and see you next time.